Welcome affiliated listeners to another Monday Minute, and today I'm going to be talking about a very specific tactic. And that tactic involves actually probably the most important real estate on any landing page, which is your headline. And we're going to be talking about a way to improve your headline, because headlines, this is an unofficial statistic, make up 80% of your conversion rates. At least that's what I've heard before. So if you're into made up statistics, then you definitely want to listen to what I'm going to say next. I see this all the time. When people are writing headlines, they want something sensational, but they're not quite sure how to write it. And oftentimes they put something in there like, hurry up, you're gonna lose weight great with this simple pill, just blah, 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 right? And they throw something out there and then it doesn't work. But one of the biggest misses I oftentimes seen in headlines is people don't create a paradoxical statement. Now, this might just be a made up word, but what I mean by a paradoxical statement is something that shouldn't be or exist together. And I actually heard this idea from an amazing book. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you wanna know marketing and copy, you should definitely read this book. It was recommended to me by Perry Belcher and it's fantastic. It's called Save the Cat. And in that, it's actually about screenplay writing, but in there, they have to get producers to actually read a script. Pretty hard, right? Almost like getting a consumer to read a sales page or watch a 50-minute video. But they're doing this, and the way that they do it is you have to put in just a little subject line of an email or on the front of a big long script that someone needs to read, some statement that's paradoxical. It could be something like, here's a dog that could talk and also happens to be a lawyer. Well, those things don't make sense, and now I'm interested, right? Or more interested than I would have been if it just said cartoon dog is a lawyer. That's not really gonna appeal to me, right? I want something that's gonna sound wow, confrontational, or just they would never be put together to create interest. I can't not read more because this just sounds so compelling. So some examples that we commonly see, or I recommend, you might even see them in headlines right now, would be if you do an expert. One of the ones that I actually did in a prior job that I really, really liked is we sold a product that was healthy chocolate. So it was a cacao supplement and people love eating chocolate, right? But what's something you don't associate with eating chocolate? Health, and definitely not healthy people eating chocolate. In fact, I think most of us assume if we had a personal trainer, they would probably either have some weird relationship like Ben Stiller and Dodgeball in terms of their relationship to chocolate, or they're definitely not consuming it. So a headline that we wrote that was really successful was exactly America's leading health and fitness expert eats chocolate every single day. Learn how, right? Or she eats chocolate every single day and still loses weight. How could a healthy person eat chocolate every single day and still lose weight? Putting those paradoxical statements are gonna really vamp up your headlines and make them so much more appealing, because you're not only starting off with claims that are appealing, but the avenue to get there is something that's just, it's confounding. Your brain can't even conceptually understand. And if I can't understand how you're getting that destination, you bet I wanna read more and find out. So this is probably more for just, like I said, headline stuff. You could do this in all your marketing, whether it's an ad, whether it's a VSL. There's all ways to make sure that you're creating that kind of intrigue to bring people in. Make sure you're looking at your headlines, especially if you have one struggling, and ask yourself, what is the paradoxical statement or statements that are being made in this headline? If it doesn't exist, you have a quick path to improve the most valuable real estate that you have in your sales and marketing. With that, go ahead, fix your headlines, get some paradoxes out there, and I'll look forward to talking to you next week. Have a good one.